what is the best cannabis brand in California right now? It's Heirbloom Legacy Flower. I'm Catherine Goldberg, and I'm going to tell you why Heirbloom is my favorite brand right now. Anyone who has been in the cannabis scene in California knows that CBX, Cannabiotix, is pretty much the gold standard for cannabis. Um, it's expensive and it's worth it. They do everything by the book, and it is the most fragrant, sticky flower you can buy out here. And something exciting is that they actually developed a new line called Heirbloom as a nod to heirloom seeds that of the past, right? Because we have all this crossbreeding that it's so difficult to find any pure sativas or pure indicas. But you can tell that these guys, the CBX guys, they only smoke their own weed. They know what they're doing. And it seems like from their origin story that they really wanted to rediscover the cannabis of their youth, the cannabis that they grew up smoking, that made them laugh, that made them silly. And they put together a phenomenal line. I like it for a couple reasons. So, first of all, if you're not a cannabis flower smoker, that's okay. They make live resin, they make cartridges, um, all under the same genetics. Um, Second is that the way they organize their products is from sativa to hybrid leaning sativa to hybrid leaning indica to indica. And I really appreciate that entire spectrum because as we've discussed, it's so hard to find something on one side or the other. So some of their most popular strains are the Durban Poison for their sativa. They have a green crack, they have a super silver haze, and then going on to the hybrid side of the sativa spectrum, they have an orange crush and a super lemon haze. And then going on to the indica hybrid side of the spectrum, they have a cherry pie, a San Fernando Valley OG, and then getting into the heavy indicas, they have a blueberry, Master Kush, and Bubba Kush. So I'm just going to open up one of these for you because it's really quality. It smells good. The terps, they tell you what they listed it as. So it's 1.2. So it's better than most dispensary flower, but it's not it's not like homegrown. Um, but let's take a look. I mean, it really is. Can you see this? It's a lot better than the stuff you buy in the stores. And my only issue with CBX, with Cannabiotix, is that it's quite expensive. 60 to $70 for an eighth. And I was worried that this legacy brand would be just as expensive and maybe like turn some people off because of that. But it seems like it's about half the price. So I'm going to put a link to where you can find Heirbloom Legacy Flower in your city throughout California. And yeah, I'm really impressed that there's someone who's like going back to basics. And it's really this how do we evolve the cannabis market, but still keep our integrity and come back to our roots? So I really think Heirbloom did a fantastic job. It's just really good. And I understand that not everyone can grow their own flower because it's an art. And these guys have mastered it. So I would highly encourage you to try it if you're looking to try something new. If you have any trouble finding it, just leave me a comment and you can put in your zip code and I'll find the closest dispensary for you. But have you guys found any other brands that are pretty consistent in terms of their genetics where they can say, we really have a sativa or we really have an indica? If you do, let me know. And I just want to end on one final note, and this isn't a critical point, but I think it's interesting to say the least, is that so obviously they list their terpenes, right? So normally when you get Durban Poison, it's like humulene, uh that's usually listed first. Humulene is at least in the top three. Okay. So humulene is, we'll cover this in the next episode, but it sort of blunts appetite. Um, So the first terpene listed on this Durban poison is myrcene, which is the sleepy sedative terpene. And I did find that this Durban poison was a bit not as energizing as I would have liked. However, something, and the fact of the matter is that not every sativa is going to be energizing and not every indica is going to be sedating. So this is a good example of that. And something that I found that's interesting is that I tried their Master Kush, which is on the indica side, and the first terp listed is limonene. And I was surprised too. And I did find that the Master Kush was surprisingly clear headed and energizing. So I guess that just tells you that you honestly never know. And it's worth trying everything if the growers know what they're doing. So this is the question I get asked most often. What is the cannabis brand I recommend in California? And it's Heirbloom Legacy Flower. And it's run by CBX, and those guys really know what they're talking about. So thank you for joining, and I hope you'll be back next week.